The guidance we've given on CAPEX is that in the next few years, we're going to see 20 to 25% of revenue being the CAPEX spend. That is driven primarily by the fact that we've got some expenditure coming in the coming 2 years, especially around Telkom Mobile. And we have actually given absolute numbers on Telkom Mobile that we've got about 6 billion rand to spend in the next 5 years on Telkom Mobile. At the beginning, it's still a bit slow, and we're going to see in the next 2 years more money going into building the base stations. The question you would ask is that when we have a roaming agreement, why are we building our own base stations? Normally, you would find that if you have all your traffic being roamed on someone else, that comes with a lot of OPEX costs. So therefore, it makes sense for us to build our own network. But it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to build new towers altogether, especially if there's still space in base stations of the other mobile operators. We've signed an agreement with both MTN and Vodacom to be able to share on their infrastructure. That means on the towers that they already have, they can make space for Telkom radio access network. The benefit that Telkom has had, because we're the last entrant in the market, we are able to do it, I think, more cost effectively, because we didn't build a 2G network and then overlay the 3G network on top of that, which is very costly. We are building a radio access network, which is a combined 2G, 3G, and it is upgradable to 4G. And that is advancement that has come with the new networks. Because we're coming in late in the market, we're able to get advantage of more modern infrastructure going forward. Hence, we believe that 6 billion would be sufficient to take us to about 4,000 base stations with both 2G and 3G. The aim is to go to about 4,000 base stations nationally, but of course, the target is the 2,000 is what we have approval for to build in the year, because we want to make sure as much traffic as possible is on our network rather than roamed on someone else, because then it saves you on costs. But you need to have a roaming agreement. A roaming agreement allows you to be a national operator even though your infrastructure is still very small. The 500 that we've built on our own sites already, so that's done. There are different levels of being lighted up. When we use the word lighted up is when you say there's actually a backhaul cable that takes you back to the network. So about 500 have already been built by Telkom, but we're running out of sites that are our own and therefore need to lease from other people.